I was slicing through emails at midnight when the trust documents appeared in my inbox, forwarded by mistake from my father's attorney. At first, I thought it was another set of invoices for the vacation home I'd been financing. But the title hit me like a blunt instrument. Irrevocable Trust Established for Beneficiary Sophia Kane. Not both children, not my kids, just her. The timing was almost poetic. I had spent that entire week covering his medical bills, her credit card overdrafts, and the property repairs from the last storm. And then, this. A dynasty carved for one entitled golden child, a void for the other. I didn't cry, I didn't rage. I just sat there, letting the truth settle like cold metal in my mouth. They always loved how calm I was. They never realized calm is just the surface of something sharper. Growing up, I used to chase my father's approval like it was oxygen. I took jobs he admired, built the income he bragged about, became the son he paraded when convenient. Sophia, though, she floated. No accomplishments, just expectations. And he fed them. Trips, cars, handouts. While I quietly covered gaps he pretended not to see. For years, I believed the silence between us was indifference. Now I understood. It was calculation. He never needed a second heir when he had a dependable one to drain and a favorite to crown. The signs, in retrospect, were obvious. His sudden interest in legacy planning, her smugness every time finances came up, the way she joked, "Dad says I'll be set for life while you work yourself to death." I used to laugh it off, until the attorney's documents stripped the joke of its humor. Page after page, line after line, properties, cash reserves, stocks, all locked for her, none for me. I remember exhaling once, slow, controlled. Then I closed the file and began doing what I do best, planning. Revenge doesn't start with fire, it starts with silence. I stopped funding the vacation home the next morning. I canceled the auto payments for his utilities, the medical subscription I'd been covering, and the quarterly tax transfers. I didn't announce it, I didn't warn them, I just stepped back and watched the gears grind to a halt. Week 1, 2 missed calls from my father, no messages. Week 2, a curt voicemail from my sister asking if the Wi-Fi bill got messed up. Week 3, the mask finally cracked. A text, abrupt and transactional, as if I were an employee behind on paperwork. The property taxes are due. No greeting, no acknowledgement, just entitlement wrapped in punctuation. I read it twice. Then I crafted my answer. I no longer finance properties I don't own. I hit send. A minute later, 3 dots appeared, then disappeared, then returned. Typical. He replied, "What are you talking about?" I waited a full hour before sending the next message. I wanted the worry to ferment. Saw the trust documents. I assume ownership plans match the beneficiary list. This time, the dots stayed on screen far longer. 2 days later, he showed up at my door, red-eyed, off balance, suddenly aware of the financial gravity he'd ignored for years. "Why didn't you come to me?" he asked, as if communication had ever been a two-way street. I stepped aside but didn't offer him a seat. "You made your choice," I said. "I'm simply respecting it." His jaw tightened. "I built that trust to protect her. You've always been stable. And you assumed I'd keep subsidizing the lifestyle attached to it?" He had no answer, just guilt flickering beneath denial. "You can't just walk away," he said. I almost laughed. I already did. The unraveling was fast. Without my contributions, the vacation home bled money. Maintenance stalled. Taxes mounted. Sophia panicked, complained, begged. He scrambled, sold stocks at a loss, drained his savings, anything to maintain the illusion he'd built for her. One afternoon, she called me, voice trembling. "Dad says you're punishing us." "I'm not punishing anyone," I said. "I'm simply stepping out of a role you both assigned to me without my consent." Silence on her end. For the first time, she understood dependency had a breaking point. The final confrontation came when he realized he couldn't carry the property alone. "I might have to sell it," he said, voice cracking. I nodded. "That seems reasonable." He looked at me the way a man looks at a bridge he spent years burning. "I didn't think you'd do this. I didn't think you'd choose only one child." He swallowed that like poison. The sale closed last month. Sophia's trust remains untouched, but the world built around her collapsed. He learned what I already knew. Favoritism is expensive, and dependency always comes due. As for me, I feel lighter. Not triumphant, not bitter, just free. Sometimes revenge isn't destruction. Sometimes it's simply leaving people to live in the world without you.